gotten up and not felt great, just didn't feel just right? Thank you. And how many of you, when you didn't feel great, just didn't feel like even doing much of anything? You know, you just kind of just were there. Right? Thank you for that. Well, I want to welcome you to Extreme Health 101. Your health is your wealth is your health. And we are going to talk about 3 things a day, and that's to begin with, but a lot of stuff's going to happen here. 3 things a day, but I really want to get into this because one of the things that we always have seen, well, I have certainly seen, is that the better or the more affluent the individual or the group, the healthier they tend to be. Conversely, the less affluent, the lower the income, the less that they have, they tend to be less healthy over time. And thirdly, we're going to really get into why that's the case and also give you solutions to make a change. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you really ready?
Yes.
Are you really ready?
Yes.
Okay. Now, some of you kind of got that, well, it's Saturday morning, and it's raining.
Yes.
This is my day off. And I didn't have to get up quite as early as I normally do, but I still had to get in the car, and oh my goodness, it was raining. And then I got around here, and I was on Forbes Boulevard, but I couldn't find 4325. Then I didn't know if it was A, B, C, or D, that type of thing. So I just want to make sure I'm in the right place and you're in the right place. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Thank you. So, if you don't mind, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. Well, I like to start out with this. And many of you in the room have already seen this picture, but this is my domestic supervisor, a.k.a. my wife, Audrey. And this is how our life works. Every morning, she says, Fred, get out of bed, go make some money, go do this, that, and the other thing as well, and then come back home. And I like that about her because the fact of the matter is it's my reason for getting up every day. She's my reason, and not only want to keep her happy, and she certainly keeps me happy, but I've learned this as well. Again, somewhere I've read where it says the man's the head of the household, but I found the lady's the neck, and the neck turns the head where it needs to go, and she's really good at that. So that's my wife. This is my wife, and this is my daughter, Crystal.
Aww.
Yeah, you can say, aw. All right, and again, that little young man right there next to her, that's my grandson, Trey. A little bit more about him later. But this is my daughter, Crystal. Any day now, it might be a couple of months now, she'll be discharged from the United States Army. She is a flight medic. And it still amazes me that she is, and who she is and does what she does. She flies on helicopters that go down to the kill zones, just fighting all around. They extract wounded soldiers out of the situation, and they fly them to the hospital where they need to go. They call it the critical hour, where between being wounded and getting treated, the soldier may or may not be alive. This is someone who couldn't keep her room clean when she was growing up. This is someone who couldn't remember anything, it seemed like, every time I said something to her. And now she talks in acronyms. She manages millions of dollars in terms of her budget. It works at a hospital. She's stationed at West Point right now. And she leads soldiers. And it's funny, even at 32 years old, she's an old lady in the Army. But she's looking to make a change, and this is one of the reasons why they changed. That young man right there is my grandson, Rogelio Federico, I like to say Foster, but it's not Foster, all right, it's Wise the Third. And he's 4 years old right now. I've got another picture for you, but the thing about this that always gets me is my daughter, any parents in the room, I think, any fathers in the room, let me say that as well. Okay, Steve and I, thank you for that. One of the things, Steve, I know you have a son. This is Steve DeCosta, one of my business partners in a lot of ways. But anyway, but certainly, it might be the same with the son. I don't know. Maybe ladies might be the same. But in my mind, my daughter is always going to be 7 years old. No matter what, she's always going to be in the 2nd grade. That's just how it is. She's about that tall, maybe a little taller, really skinny, and that's just who she is. So one day, 4 years ago, my wife and I, we fly to Texas. We drive to Fort Hood in Killeen, Texas. And I knock on the door, and my daughter answers the door with this little baby, this small child, and hands it to me. And I'm looking, she didn't say a word, she just hands me the baby. I'm looking at the baby, I'm looking at my daughter, looking at the baby, looking at my daughter. In my mind, I'm trying to think, how does a 7-year-old have a baby? It just doesn't make sense. But that young guy right there has changed my life in a lot of ways. And the Bible talks about this, and it says, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. It really changed how I see life and how I think about things every single day. The other thing about that is I have a game plan. You see, she's trying to raise that young boy with the way that he should go, My job is to mess up everything that she's doing with that guy. All right, so in other words, I'm the guy that's going to play with him right before bedtime. I'm the guy that's going to teach him how to drink the milk down this to this little bit, you know, in the carton, you know. The one that's going to leave all the lights on, you know, and all around the house. All the stuff she did to me growing up, I'm getting her back. I told her I'm payback.